Hey everyone, welcome to Energize. This week we have a critical intervention, a couple small interventions, and just a few things where FSD didn't know what to do, so I had to just take over. So this intro video is just taking a drive down by Girdwood on Turnagain Arm, just straight out of Anchorage, Alaska there. Probably one of our most beautiful drives. As you can see, the mountains are huge, and right now they're topped with snow, so it's just really beautiful. Okay, we're in hurry mode here, and I need to get over to the right. FSD does really good about just jumping over, and sometimes it cuts people off, but no worse than a normal human. My only issue with this little clip is I'm trying to park at this one building, it has a regular parking lot, and FSD just chooses to park on the road, which was fine for this one, but many other locations it's not that cool to have to walk to your destination when you can just drive right to it. Here, we're just pulling into a bank, and FSD commonly does that. There's parking spots. The handicap ones are always open, and FSD takes it and just doesn't recognize those signs or even the writing on the ground. So it'd be nice to get that fixed. Here, just coming into a school, and yeah, it's pretty common for people to do this, but it says, do not enter. Again, FSD does not recognize the sign. It recognizes it as a stop sign, but and so it stops and then it proceeds to go. Again, normal humans do the exact same thing. So yes, it would be nice if FSD did read the signs and follow them. Um, Also here, it just kind of parks. There's plenty of parking spots that it could park there, but for some reason it didn't. Uh, this one was odd.
Never seen that before, navigating without connectivity.
It navigated fine when that message came on the screen, and it only was on there for like maybe a minute. Here, I was getting excited that FSD was avoiding potholes, but it actually is not. It's avoiding a puddle that just happens to be lined up with a pothole. So it would be kind of nice if it did start avoiding potholes, because, yeah, they could do some damage. Okay, here I am trying to go to Regional Hospital, which is on the left. And FSD gets in the right lane, but then it switches and decides to go to a business next door, and you can clearly see it on the map. It knows where to go, and there's clearly a road to get into it. I have no idea why this happens, and it happens a fair amount of times going to businesses where for some reason it doesn't know where the parking lot is. And yeah, so it just kind of parked here, and yeah, this would be really nice to be fixed because yeah, you can't do robotaxi if they deliver you to the wrong location. Here we just had some sweepers, and FSD did pretty good. I also had another occasion where a bus was picking up a kid, and bus driver didn't have the stop sign up, but FSD continued to stop and wait for the kid to go jump on the bus, which was pretty awesome because I didn't see the kid coming. Unfortunately, I didn't have a video on it. But yeah, FSD it does some impressive things sometimes. Here, it wasn't being so impressive. I think the cameras were dirty or something, and so it just didn't want to back up. So we had to give it a little juice to even get out of the garage. And then once he got out there, you could see there's snow in the driveway. It didn't know what to do and had a hard time figuring out what to do. So FSD has always had a problem when there's snow and really dark pavement. It doesn't recognize, I think it has a hard time distinguishing it as a rut or something like a deep hole or maybe a puddle or a pothole or something. So right now that's why it's struggling. It's not sure what to go or which way to go, and it says on the screen that object behind you. A lot of the time it says that it's not really anything big, and so we had to give it a little juice to get it to go there. And then I jumped out and cleaned the camera because I was hoping that that would help things out. but it didn't really. But it did yell at her to tell her to take control. And my natural reaction is always to jerk the steering wheel for whatever reason. I know you can just hit the brake, but I don't think of that. Like the other day, I was passing a car in FSD, and I must have went over the speed limit or did something. FSD told me to take control, and yeah, I jerked the steering wheel going really fast, which was not a good idea. I also understand the reason we haven't had a FSD update for a while is because they're concentrating on the Austin area, which is okay. But yeah, we definitely need an update. And I did have an oh shit moment. Basically, I was parked at a red light, and people in the turn lane just turned, and FSD, for whatever reason, decided to go straight with a red light. And luckily, I intervened before anything happened. But yeah, this is the second time this has happened. The other time it was on a different version. But yeah, if you've experienced anything like that, please comment below. Yeah, also comment below what you think. Is Robotaxi going to be delayed? Is it going to flop? Or is it going to take off like this Tesla stock did today? Anyway, please like and subscribe. Thanks for sticking around, and you guys have a wonderful day.